Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. I want to speak on a little bit about healing. We know we sick. I want to talk about healing. So if you know where the sickness comes from, you can figure out a process of how to heal that sickness. Now let me get to it. Through us not being healed, we birth unhealed children. Yes, we do. We birth unhealed children in the womb. They're being groomed, and we don't even realize it, and we don't even understand it. That's why it was so important back in the day when they had the standards of virgin birth. That means somebody that haven't had sex, the male and the female as well. Because see, if you haven't had contact with someone, then whatever's in them could not possibly be in you. There is no signs of any residue because you're with her and she's with him. That's all you have to worry about. But when we go and we have sex with multiple people, we pick up all their traits and we don't even know that we're picking it up. So when we get ready to have a child, you think you're just going to put in what you have or the mama have? No, you have everything that the persons that you had. Okay? Now let's get a little deeper. So, and then the children have traits that they don't even have knowledge of. You know, you be looking at your child running around doing the normal things that they do. And you be like, why'd you do that? Why are you acting like that? There are bloodline issues that we all have. So when you get ready to pick a mate or whatever it is you're doing out there, you're not just picking the person, you're picking everything that's in that person. Okay, so when you just see the outside beauty and you're worried about the booty, there's a bigger duty than that, baby. Yeah, that just ain't enough, baby, because it could get rough. So let me get back to what I was saying. And it says, so the matter of what's going on is that the environment, even you can even give this child, once you acknowledge all what's wrong, an excellent environment, better than what you had. You be like, I'm gonna get my child this, my child ain't gonna go through this and go through that. There's bloodline issues that has nothing to do with what's on the outside of you. It is on the inside of you. You can go send them to the best schools. You could do all of that. And I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying just let them, ride. I'm not saying it. I'm saying people think that because you have a good outside environment that it can change what's on the inside. The inside only can change when you acknowledge what's wrong and work on it to make it right. That's it and that's all. You buying them new cars and the latest clothes and all the tennis shoes, that is not going to make nobody act right. That is not going to make that blood be like, hold up. We got on them J's. We can't act up today. No, that's not how that works, darling. So let me get a little deeper. So like I said, it doesn't determine how a person's going to act, whether what they have and what they have not. What they have, what they're doing with or without. People say, "Oh, the reason why because he had without." Well, what happened to the one that had? It's a lot of decisions that we have to make as individuals. We know what happened. We don't have to keep talking about that year after year. You know what? I think this too, and I'm getting a little bit off the track. You know how I do. We got all this dialogue about men and women and hoes and bros and things. What are we doing with the dialogue? We talking about it, but we're not being about it. And that don't fit everybody. And if it fits you, Change your clothes. If that description fits you, change your clothes. And I don't mean change your clothes. Change how you live your life. If the other one ain't acting right. You feel me? Now let's get a little bit deeper. Look here. See, what people don't understand is this. It's when you have sex with somebody, the spirit occupies. Whether you're aware or not aware, it occupies. And it has a certain type of mannerism. You know, I remember when my mom used to say, she said, you act just like your father and them. Who else I'm supposed to act like? That's what I'm saying. People get mad at kids because they're acting like their family name. They ain't the ones to blame. All you can do is see what's wrong and work on making it right. Because maybe you're the one that's coming in contact with that bloodline to give it a transfusion. Let's get a little deeper. And another thing I want to say about him, you can get a healed man or a healed woman and make them sick if you sick. And I'm not talking about physical. I'm not talking about no STD this time. I'm talking about spiritually, mentally. You can make them sick. Because the word of God says something goes as this, that you're not supposed to be unevenly yoked. And I thought about a yoke. I was like, the yoke is in the air. And I'm thinking about it in this way. I know what it means in the biblical aspect. But I'm thinking about, if you think of a yolk of an egg, that's the center. That's where the essence is. That's where if we wouldn't have cracked it and it would have had the proper incubation, it would turn into a chicken. So if you are with someone that the center, inner part of them don't match your center, inner part of them, it's definitely going to get cracked. See, we be looking at the outside. We all look like eggs, you know. You got your brown eggs, your white eggs, all kind of different eggs. But once you get into the center, the yolk, the essence of who you are, if you get with someone that is not evenly yoked with you spiritually, you're going to live in misery. Okay? Are we getting this so far? I hope so. I want us to heal. I want us to heal enough that when we see our children, if they're showing a sign of any of the unhealing aspects that we've dealt with, we can speak to it and get to it so that we can get them through it. Because in order to heal someone, you have to be healed yourself. You have to live in the truth of what's going on. So that's what this is about. This is not about pointing fingers and blaming someone and all this and that and the other. We're going to claim whatever it is that's wrong with us, and we're going to work on making it right with us. We're not working on this for someone else. We're working on it for self because we want to be a blessing to everyone else. Now let me get a little bit deeper. So as I said, you can get a healed man and a healed woman, and you can make them sick, by being unevenly yoked, okay? And I spoke about the center of it and everything. But it's like, we're so caught up today in what somebody look like that we're willing to go through hell and high water just for someone to say something positive or make us think that we got something and we know we got a bunch of nothing. We're going home miserable as hell. And I'm not calling anybody nothing. I'm not discrediting anybody and making you say that you're a non-factor. That is not what I'm saying. I'd rather be happy alone than with someone and don't want to go home. So I hope that helped y'all. I hope you go on me with this on this healing journey so that we can see the evidence of our lives improving daily. Oh, and before I go, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I really thank you so very much. I love you guys, and we're just trying to heal together. Healing is a constant thing. You never get to a point where you say, oh, I'm done healing. Let's go. It's a daily, hourly, second by second, continuous look within so that we can get the results we want without. Okay? So I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.